Well, Biden's on now, right? He's giving his opinion, and like I said, right, he's talking about whether you wear a mask or not is to protect you from me, right? If I don't have the virus, though, why do you need protection from me, right? I ain't been in contact with someone who has the virus, so I shouldn't have the virus, right? Unless you're lying about how it spread. See, that's the whole problem, right? When you take something and you're not telling me all the facts, and I look it up on Wikipedia or somewhere else and I found out more details than you're telling me, I feel like you're lying to me in the first place. Don't matter whether it's Biden or Trump, right? Who's not saying anything positive or negative, like man be a man and right, all that too, right? Exactly. Now, what's the best interest? Okay, if you ain't been out the country, okay, right, like me, right, you ain't been to New York or California, you shouldn't even have to deal with it. There shouldn't even be any cases in Savannah unless you're going to the Hilton Head, the airport. I ain't been to the airport. Another question answered. Have you been to the Savannah airport, Shane? No, no. I ain't even been there. I ain't even, only time I drive by is if I took the bus, which was last year. I know. Right? Whole point. Oh my dee, oh my da, life goes on. Ah, tra la la la, life goes on. Well, okay, is this like the Spanish flu and do we need to contain it? Yes. But is this worse than something we can't contain? No. Now, is the reason people suddenly have it, though, is because they haven't been tested in 3 months and they're considering even the antibodies coronavirus? Right. See, the antibodies aren't coronavirus, right? That means you fought off the disease and have the dead disease that you fought off in you still. That's a good thing, idiots at the CDC. Sometimes you seem ass backwards. Know what I mean? It's bad when a disabled person studying the pharmacy technology understands more about it, it seems, than you do. And how a disease works. I know. Now, once the virus runs its course, though, and you test to see if someone has it, even Tom Hanks, if you base it loosely on that, is still infected? No. But it passed through his system, right? He fought it off naturally. He didn't have to even be hospitalized for it, right? Because he's a healthy, older gentleman, right? You know what I mean? Unlike some people in the nursing home who, they get it, they're dead, bam. Because it's a 2-week virus. Gonna knock some people on their butts. Might even take them out. Right. But that's, again, part of the Lord's will. What do you mean? Well, you might not know about COVID-19 coming out in 1960, but the Lord does, right? Even if men lie about it, he knows. Uh-oh. You ain't got to tell the Lord COVID-19 came out in 1916. He knows. 60, I'm sorry. Right. It knows when it came out. It's also associated with bird flu. Again. We know when that came out. Again. Pretty woman. Pretty woman. I don't know. Could be close to it, but a little different. I don't know. It was a dream. And I thought I was meeting an Indian girl, so for some reason, I dreamed of a different looking girl than the girl looked like that. You know what I mean? She more looked like the girl in the Swan, though. Or Maribel, even, right? Like I said, right? And see, like me, Mary Bell can be lighter, darker, right? Anyway. So again, we all have our pros and cons, right? Everybody does right sometimes, everybody messes up sometimes, no matter who you are. And some do it to a greater degree or lesser degree, right? But does that mean if you're a murderer, you don't need to be treated humanely because you got a screw loose, right? Humanity is realizing, there go I, but by the grace of God. I know better, What that means is, if you hear the same evil intentions, right, you could act on them if you don't know what that is and you think that's you, right? Or something is commanding you to do it and you think, okay, I gotta do it. If you don't know better, right, you'll listen to the evil voice. But if you know better, you don't listen to the evil voice, right? Now, any entity, though, that identifies itself to you is, of course, probably lying, right? It's not Jerry, right? Or it's not this, or it's not that, right? But at the same time, what if it is Jerry, right? What if it is, telling you someone to do all that? Now, does that mean Jerry is more right than the law that says thou shalt not kill? No. Exactly. Or thou shalt not commit adultery, or thou shalt not steal, or thou shalt not covet, or rape, or... I don't know. Now, one story, like I said, where the girl was betrothed and obviously said no, the man was stoned by himself, right? The weird thing gets when she's unbetrothed and she don't cry out, right? I know. And then it's kind of a forced marriage, right? Shotgun marriage. You know what I mean, right? I know. Where the girl is unbetrothed, right? And he can't divorce her either, right? Okay. You didn't say that back in the other one. Back in Exodus, right? You said if he entice a maid and lay with her and she's unbetrothed, he just has to go to the father, and the father can refuse, and right, kind of different there, right? So, right, be consistent in your laws as well, or you're going to confuse people. I know. That's what I mean. I know. But the female does have to cry out, okay, even now, if what happened with me and Gina, or even me and Mary Bell, or me and any of the women, if they said stop, I gotta stop at any time, right? That's what I keep telling you. And if I think the girl's of age and I don't stop, well, she's not asking me to stop then, right? But the girl has to present some form of ID, whether I can verify it or not. If she has to do that and knows she has to do that and has an ID ready, only way she can get that is if she's underage, if someone gave it to her, right? And then that's on her, right? See, if I'm disabled and part of my mental illness is I can't discern something like that, right? A fake ID from a real ID, right? If you use that to get into the house and I let you in, that would be on you, right? Legally. Because I'm mentally ill enough to believe you, right? It's like working in a job where you have to be 16 or even 17 before you can even work that kind of job, right? Well, then you have to get that permission, you understand? If you have that permission, that's different. If she's 14 or 15. But if you're just putting her to work because you're an ass And you want her to develop some character or something? You can't do that. You can't do that. She developed some character all right, where I blacked out over an hour while she's doing the nail job as well. Something happened there. And whatever deal we had, she took me up on it. Whatever the women were saying in the salon, it bothered both of us enough to prove to them I wasn't sexually responding to her while doing the nail job. If that's why we went into the bathroom to show the difference, and we showed the difference, I don't know, between the nail job, which is a professional between me and her, and sex in the bathroom, because that's different, right? Right? Two. That would be the whole point of the exchange. But yet, why don't I remember it? Because she asked me not to, or someone chopped me and interfered with it. Either one could be true. I don't know. I have amnesia. You know what amnesia is. Now, did the guy from the office, it's located in a different location, come to the building and after me and the girl came out, do something to me? Yeah, seems like. See, there doesn't seem to be an office in the salon itself. There's a bathroom, there's a washer and dryer, because they gotta keep the stuff washed and clean, right? They also use towels for your feet, right? Because you put them, when you get a pedicure, in a little solution of water. That's to soften the nails for them to be clean, right? Right. I know. But, whatever. So, again, tomorrow's payday, and for a disabled veteran who gets it once a month. But like I said, if she lied to me, I forgive that, right? But if you want to shoot me over it, you can't say I even knew if I asked her age. No. See, that's part of the problem with you. You knew she was too young to work here. You didn't give a damn and put her to work anyway. And I didn't know her age, and she knew that and lied to me and told me she was 37. And then when we did something, you came by after we were done. So what do you think? And is it the same with the other two girls, you know? They take me in the back to one of the bathrooms or something. We do something a few minutes and then you catch us and I sit back down and you shoot me and then you go in the back and then I go back to eating. I don't know. But if so, they're being put up to do that, right? Someone's giving them permission to do it. See. And guess what, right? That's wrong on that person to try and murder me over trying to find a wife or a girlfriend, right? And sex is part of the marriage process, whether I get them pregnant or not, right? Again. Not about that either. But you're telling them to do it, and it's to assassinate me after we do it. But it's not a punishable offense where you murder somebody. Now, if I hold the girls at gunpoint, yeah, okay. But I'm not. I know you're not. Also, there's a missing female soldier. Right. Heard about that yesterday. Right. She's alleging, right, before she went missing, there was conduct and sexual harassment in her company, right? With the superiors, right? Can't do that. All right.